Hi, Sways. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim or Simnaya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. See, I am tired of seeing Charlie Kirk. I am tired of seeing palm-colored people waking up every day to manipulate themselves, not even me, because this is really crazy. I have talked something like this over and over here statistically because I love saying something and then you go check your Google is going to tell you the truth. And I think some people are just ignorant, like, whatever you tell them, they just believe and not even make a research and all that. I try as much as I can to check some certain things because you can't come here and spew rubbish because what he is spewing it for, I think, for clicks and views or out of hair and thread. And he actually came out to ask how many black children have both a mom and dad raising them. Why would you ask that in your community? Can you tell us how many percentage that are raised there, like, the parents staying together and raising their children together? Most of them are divorced, right? So what is happening in your community is also happening in my community. But if you check Google statistically, it is going to tell you that black men, not even palm color, black men are in the lives of their children, right? They are likely to be around their kids, feed them, bet them, do all what they are, the necessary things they are supposed to do for their kids. Black people have higher percentage, right? So they did not even come anywhere, black people. And you must not live together to raise children. Let's get into this video.
I noticed you're wearing an American Lives Matter shirt. What is your message to this audience right now by wearing that t-shirt?
Well, I think that we should put Americans above foreigners.
You know that the whole point of the movement, like, that came with Lives Matter was originally for Black Lives
Yes,
Matter?
I'm intentionally appropriating it.
Would you take the time to recognize a group of people who have been marginalized historically and who are now asking for the same rights?
What rights do white people have that blacks don't?
So the issue is, it's not necessarily written in the law.
Oh, so it's like hidden.
That's the whole point. That's how marginalizing works.
Oh, so it's kind of like, it's like a ghost. You see it one day and you don't. Name one thing a white person can do that a black person cannot do.
So the issue is racism, okay?
What is racism? Can you define to me what racism is?
Racism, well, I don't have the exact description as it is seen in like AP style or like Wikipedia.
But let me ask you a question. What percentage of young blacks have both a mom and a dad raising them? 25%. So only 1 out of 4 blacks in America have a mom and a dad around. Do you think that is a bigger issue to address than racism? We spend all this time talking about white supremacy and racism, and we don't talk about how we need more dads in black homes. What percentage of young blacks have both a mom and a dad raising them?
I cannot think of a percentage right now to give you.
25%. So only 1 out of 4 blacks in America have a mom and a dad around. Do you think that is a bigger issue to address than racism? Do you think more dads is a better solution?
How could dads be connected directly?
Dads are very connected.
And what about, okay.
When you have a dad around, you're less likely to be violent as a male, less likely to go to prison.
So explain to me why all the fathers are leaving.
Exactly. Why are they leaving?
Question for you.
Because black women married the government and divorced the men that they were once with. 5%. So only 1 out of 4 blacks in America have a mom and a dad around.
This single black mama narrative is ridiculous. Y'all aren't defining single. Single means not married. And maybe the black man is not in the home, but that does not mean he's not involved in his child's life. Y'all think y'all are so much better as YT people because y'all have children with a mom and a dad in the home that are married. Meanwhile, y'all don't even like each other. Meanwhile, statistics show that black men are more involved in their children's life than any other race. They play with their kids, they bathe their kids, they change their kids' diapers, they eat with their kids at a table. Not only that, black men are more likely to be stepdads and take care of somebody else's kids and treat them like they own. Then y'all don't take in the fact of disproportionate incarceration rates for bullshit. There's black men who get life in prison for having some fucking weed. Yeah, they have other charges sometimes, but weed, it was the last straw. And why do y'all give a fuck so much? Why are y'all always looking up as much as you can statistics, to prove that black people suck and we shouldn't be worried about racism because the deads aren't in the home? Meanwhile, y'all don't even like y'all motherfucking kids. All I see is y'all taking them to baseball games. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Instead of being with y'all kids, y'all be out there with y'all mistresses. Let's keep it a bean. There may be animosity between black women and black men on this app right now, arguing over who's more dangerous, which I'm gonna just throw in my opinion right here. This whole thing, black women, black men trying to figure out who's worse is ridiculous to me. It's just we need some counseling. We need some healing. Because this shit on TikTok is not making shit any better. Where are the solutions? But y'all white people who are obsessed with black people is wild. Y'all doing this just proves your racism. Why don't y'all work on that 30% of y'all having single mothers and the other 70% who's in the home not even taking care of their fucking kids? Let's talk about that. I see black men on this app and in real life all the time having their kids. You might say, well, that's just on the app, whatever. But you can tell by a child's behavior if their father is actually present all the time. And these kids be overjoyed playing with their daddy, smile on their motherfucking face. They know their daddy. I rarely see white men with their children, unless the mama's right there. So let's worry about y'all own issues and leave us the hell alone.
What percentage of young blacks have both a mom and a dad raising them?
I cannot think.
I'm sitting here waiting for my Chinese food, so I'm not turning any lights on for this. First of all, we already know that black fathers are the most involved in their children's lives. That's already been established, but we're going to keep up racist stereotypes. Second of all, what the fuck does fathers in the home have to do with racism? Third, there is a question about whether or not women would rather be in the forest with a man or a bear. And a lot of women are picking the bear for some reason. So if you're going to say that boys, especially, I guess, are less prone to be violent if there's a father around, I think there's a bunch of women who would disagree with you. But I seriously want to know how we make the leap from fathers not being in the home to racism. And the shit about black women marrying the government. I'm sorry, are black women the only one who get government assistance? What the fuck? I hate people.
When you have a dad around, you're less likely to be violent as a male, less likely to go to prison.
So explain.
With that logic, there should be, white people shouldn't create no crime because there's a lot of two-parent households, but it's not true. So the thing is like it's like it's easy to point over and say, why? Oh, you know what? Because of this, it must be that. But like I said, crime is crime is crime is crime, and it don't stop because of who's in the house or not in the house. See, like I said, I love when people get on here and have no reference point to anything and just go off assumption. It's funny to me. It always makes me laugh.
What percentage of young blacks have both a mom and a dad raising them?
I cannot think.
So this guy basically saying that black women have kids and marry the government to support them with welfare or whatever. Statistics show that the majority of the people that have government handouts are white, especially the states up north. So the majority of the money goes to them, not to the black moms or whatever. In which, I'm not really supporting the welfare or whatever, but it's statistics. It's the truth.
One of the things I most hate about the contemporary right wing is they keep using this stupid argument that's completely wrong. No, dads are not, fathering doesn't matter. It's not the fathering that matters. If you get the genes from a different couple, the problems that would come in single-family homes don't exist. If the father dies instead of leaving, for example, if he was in the army, goes to war and dies or something like that, the problems don't exist. It's genetic. The right wing has to pretend that it's not genetic so they can continue blaming a problem that they don't have a solution for, which is the high prevalence of single mothers, because then they can claim that the solution to that is like people getting married young and having children sooner, or whatever it is that they're trying to claim, which is their system of edits to begin with. So basically they have a result that is like what they want to promote. They want to promote a world of a bunch of people being, monogamously married. And then they have like a theory of how to get from here to there that is completely unfeasible, so that they can continue to get votes and more votes by pretending that that's the solution to the problem, even though it's like completely incompatible with science. Yes, I am a doctor.
So this is all I got from this video, and I am tired of seeing Charlie Kirk, I'm tired of seeing his racist rhetoric, because he's always on black people. I think the only thing he does is just to bring out topics that we that we get black people kind of peace, and then I am really sick of tired of them waking up every day. All they want to do, what would their life be without black people? It looks like they are bored. I feel like sometimes they are bored, because if you are not bored, how do you wake up to tackle a certain kind of people? Like, all his content is all directed on black people, black community, and all that. You all already know that. I think I have shown this here before. Statistically, shows that black men are in the lives of their children. It really does not matter if they are living together, they are in their children's life. They bathe their children, they dress their children up, eat with their children, and the rest of it, statistically. And it's amazing how they always pull welfare this thing on black people, like it's only black people that benefits from welfare, when they are also benefiting from it. So what is it with them? Like, every day they wake up, all they want to do is look for a way to gaslight black people and all that. I am sick and tired of seeing it, really. Because their own community is hurting. Their own community is bleeding. If you check out their own community, you see that what is going on in our own is like a fur, they are also going through it, But you will never see them want to talk about their own community. All they want to do is look for a way to come into black community, talk about what is going on in community and the rest of it. We do not want you all to keep talking about what is going on. Concentrate in your own community, deal with your own community. Because most times all you people want to do is lie. Because if you are not lying, why would you work up? Statistically, where did you get your statistics from? Because when you want to talk, when you want to say some certain things, come up, pull your statistic. I have talked about this several times here, like, black people are in their children's life. They are not in their children's life. So how did he get all these things he's making up and the rest of it? Man, I am really tired, really. The fact that black people are not even getting a break from them for a minute and all that is really it's absurd. I mean, how are black people married to the government? What does that even mean? They are married to the government and divorced to the man. How? So what he's saying is that, this is how people stereotype people and make people stay in. Like, I am not saying there is anything going on in black community and all that. Try to tell black people that they always get divorced and all that. When it comes to being divorced, who are the people topping the chart? Who are the people topping the chart? Right? So then you also want to, like, he's also trying to tell you that you should stay back in your marriage, whether it is going great and all that. You know, you just have to stay there. I have seen so many single mothers doing great for themselves. That doesn't mean that the husband or the man, the child, they don't, like, you know, it's not involved in the child's life and all that, you know. I have seen mothers raise 5 kids and all that. Father comes around. See, having family does not mean that you all have to live together. And then he want to say that if they are going to be of good behavior, they won't go to jail and the rest of it. Why would somebody be in jail because of Mariana? Mariana that they saw in stores and all that as it stands now. So why would somebody be in, like, you know, why do you people send somebody to jail? Like, most especially black people that look like me. So is this only happening in black community? Okay, like, you know, let's say, I mean, there is divorce going on in black community, which is going on everywhere, every community. Man, he is not on point. A lot of people saying he is not on any point. Go around. I love to say it. You can, Google is your friend, you know. Stop using your phone just only to chat or scroll through TikTok to see some funny videos and all that. Check it out. You are also going to see that black men are in their children's life. They are there. They might not live together with the wife, but they are likely, I mean, they will bet the kids, take the kids to, like, you know, they are always represented. So cut that crap and stop making things up. Government check. How much are they even getting from the government check? The same welfare that you people were even the one. It's just like the way they started affirmative action. When they were the people that benefited more from affirmative action were them. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.